Promising build-up this, plenty of really nice passing. Bernardo Silva. Sanchez catches it safely. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. James. Palmer. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This guy, Gundogan, is one of the most accomplished...
Up he goes! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Great defending, strong and determined. Palmer. Fernandes. Madueke. That's tidy, and he's certainly onside here. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Haaland. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Neto. Neither side giving way, it has been tight. Akanji tries to clear. Gundogan. And it's Bernardo Silva. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Matheus Nunes. Well, they've got it again. He's had it! Wonderful from Bernardo Silva! Well, there's your superstar!
How does he keep coming up with these? You just can't keep him down, can you? Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So we have had the first moment. It is 1-0.
Because of that first goal now, it's a great opportunity to make a one-way traffic and add to this.
There's the hit! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Number 9, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
And there is the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact, or else.
And we're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C, levelling...
Pedro Neto! Fernandes. Palmer really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Madueke. Fernandes. And Caicedo. Haaland. Doku. He is through here. Oh, it's Gundogan. It's Gundogan! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Matheus Nunes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland. Doku! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Caicedo. Palmer. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gundogan. And he cuts out the supply. And here's Haaland. Played out to the left flank, played in deep, up for a header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box, obviously.
Oh, shooting chance! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
57 minutes is number 9, Erling Haaland.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Erling Haaland.
A case now of complete control.
Number 7,
Gundogan.
Marmoush.
This is the time you need that pace.
Doku. Number 27,
Looking wide.
Matheus Nunes. Coming on the field, number
It's
47,
gone out for a throw-in.
Phil Foden. Number 52, Ork. Number 82, Lewis. Substitutions taking place. Substitution.
Chelsea have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is. Jackson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dewsbury Hall. Palmer.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And that will be it. So a flat, disappointing end to the season. This perhaps the ideal situation to showcase what is in it for next season, but it has left their people with more questions than answers.
There you have it, a fine
So
win
they
for our
finish
boys.
empty-handed.
This is
So here it is, one of the happiest
Hello,
days
everybody,
in the
and
land,
welcome to
the land
today's
of
match.
football. Clubs appearing for the first time at the start of a new campaign to reveal their secrets from pre-season. New faces, new tactics, new approaches, but the same old game. We're all in love with football again. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So the wait is finally over. It's time to get to it.
Well, the world's most followed league, Peter, certainly the wealthiest, and while I would predict another almighty tug-of-war between the giants of Manchester, London and Liverpool, it would be nice to see another romantic story as we did roughly a decade back.
The action has already started. A new adventure, but the same old objectives. Maguire can get it clear. Pedro Neto climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Pressing high and with purpose. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the opposition and disrupting their plans, and he will be a big factor in trying to do that here.
Okay, interesting.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shaw just loves to go forward whenever he can. Backward it goes. Great chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Garnacho. Palmer. No goals as yet. Played with finesse. And here comes the corner. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can clear their lines. Now the ball's gone astray. Oh, that's nice. Palmer. Ugarte did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Casemiro. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Garnacho. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Martinez. And Dalot. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Garnacho.
Pedro Neto.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very organised.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Tries his luck! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Oh, that's fantastic improvisation he showed there. Adjusted himself very quickly, but it's rare that they come off.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Colwill tries to clear. Well timed, excellent interception. Casemiro. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet. Manchester United showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Mount. James with a fine tackle. He won't be happy with that one. And that's put paid to a promising move. Diogo Dalot. Pedro Neto. Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Fernandez. Coming on to replace him is
Into the last 5 minutes.
22. Substitution.
Well, both sides might have to settle for it.
And the shot! That's a half-decent try. Diogo Dalot. Menu.
2 added minutes has been
Diogo
indicated.
Dalot. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Palmer just eases him off the ball. And time is up. It ends in a draw, neither side able to press for the ultimate winner. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Okay, not the greatest result, Peter, but I honestly...
Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Madueke tries making a foray down the right. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I have to admire the confidence that this guy, Levi Colwell, exudes on the ball. With centre-backs often having to have a range and a vision to be able to pick those passes. But I think it's important for...
And the shot! And he's done it! He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
After 15 minutes is number 10, Palmer!
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Luton disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, good ball. Palmer! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Luton were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
James. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Fernandez. Cucurella cross. Heads it! Oh, taken with style! And they're at it again in double quick time! A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He's had a shot! They've scored!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
The goal scorer after 40 minutes is number 22.
Luton get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Two added minutes has been
Ball's
indicated.
gone out of play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Climbs up big! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Walsh. Shapes to shoot! He's shooting! He has done it! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
We have ourselves a real game here.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Substitution.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in
The
a flash.
attendance for this match was 71,898.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Backward it goes. Oh, look at it, put it away! It's in! And again they hit the front. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Madueke. Substitution on the field. Number 21.
We
Coming
have
on
got
the
changes
field
here,
is
from both sides in
number
fact.
19.
Chelsea
Substitution
get
in
themselves
progress.
into the lead. Chelsea are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Substitutions taking place.
Opts for safety. Walsh. Now he's off and running. And they've got a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Number 25. Coming on the field. Number 7. Moses.
Cucurella.
Number 14. Chong.
Good play on the left-hand side here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Walsh couldn't squeeze it through. He's through here. Decent hit! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 15. Jackson.
Chelsea go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, easy pickings there. Brown. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through. Brown. He rises! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And the keeper beats it away.
Has been indicated.
James tries to clear. Palmer looking understandably energised after his goal. Stood up well to him there. Chong. The pressing's intense and it's paid off.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that will be it. Chelsea can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous
Hello,
afternoon.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
sun
today's
beaming
match.
down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game. The 20! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedro Neto. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedro Neto is fouled. Caicedo. And the shot! Goal!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Goal! After 13 minutes is number 9.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chelsea are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Adebayo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that could set him on his way. Face to face with the... And the shot! And it's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
The goal scorer after 22 minutes is...
That looks like a preconceived
Number
plan.
32.
Win the ball and then unleash.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He has found the way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto going face to face with his great rival.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Hits one! It's there! And they get themselves in front! And that is fabulous! A true beauty of a goal!
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
Number 24, James! James! James!
Chelsea get themselves into the lead. Chelsea heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Decent hit!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
James. Palmer. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Cucurella. Great chance! That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Palmer. Looking tidy in possession here. Spread out to the left. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Chelsea have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And we are back on the way. Madueke. And Fernandez. Adebayo. And Caicedo. Colwill. And Cucurella. And he's been shifted off it. West Bromwich trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it. He's tried one! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he knew the more sensible move was to pass it, and yet he couldn't resist.
Pedro Neto. Oh, that is a good... Palmer! Sticks it away! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Palmer! And more and more and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
65 minutes is number 10.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Header! Oh, taken with style. Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 11, Madueke. 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 Substitution on the field. Number 7, Pedro
Both sides
Nacho.
then taking this chance
Number
to
8,
turn to their benches.
Fernandez.
It's become a case
Coming
of
on the
men
field,
against boys.
Number 32,
Well, that's really winded the
number
opposition.
22.
You can see their manager
Substitution.
screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Swift. Adebayo can get it clear. Engages and forces him off the ball. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Oh, delightful ball. And he's taking no chances there.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Chelsea with the corner.
Madueke.
They're first.
Coming on the field is number 42.
That's a decent clearance. West Bromwich are looking to go forward now. Ah, that's a fine interception. Barkley. And it's gone back to the keeper. Swift.
There will be 5 minutes added
Just
time.
seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Diangana. They get a throw in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on to replace him is number
Dewsbury
15,
Hall.
Jackson.
And that has been cleared. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we
And
saw.
another fantastic win for the
Palmer
boys
taking
today.
in the
Thank
accolades,
you
having
very
been
much
named
for
man
your
of the
support.
match, and deservedly so. And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game and not this occasion.
The action has already started. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I'm a huge fan of Bukayo Saka. Someone always praised for his versatility, his attitude and his cleverness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. He's picked his man, Twinkie! He's delivered all right! First blood drawn. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Martinelli goes on a run down the left wing. Gabriel. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cucurella. Palmer! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand...
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Skims one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Palmer. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Chelsea are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Partey. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And they can counter here. He's looking for the runner here. Now the finish! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Number 11, Madueke.
Chelsea are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Well, you'd have to say it's a game that has very much lived up to the pre-game expectations. Passions running pretty high, rivals going at each other 100 miles an hour. You wonder whether they can keep this up. Chelsea ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Madueke.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Caicedo. He's been picked out. Chelsea finding their path. He's had a shot! He can get that clear. Ødegaard. Chelsea in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Madueke. Colwill.
The attendance for this match was
Over to the left.
60,332.
For Palmer. Dinks one through. Gabriel clears it away. Partey. Lewis Skelly. Can he latch on to this? James, who does have an assist to his name. Fernandez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madueke gets into some space. That's very neat.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will...
He gets big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 49, Lewis
We have got
Skelly.
changes here, from
Number
both sides in
5,
fact.
Partey. Coming on the field, number 33.
Chelsea do have options available on the
Number
bench
20,
if they want to go that way.
Jorginho. Substitutions taking place.
Well, they've got it again. Martinelli. And he's there to belt it away. And the counter is on. Palmer. Shifted upfield. Saka. Oh, super find. He's got tall. And that's a real chance missed.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Ødegaard.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 19, Trossard. Substitution
Chelsea
in progress.
are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Big chance! Saka. Havertz. And he's had it nicked
2
away.
added minutes has been indicated.
Chelsea clearly now in lead preservation mode. The ball is loose and the chase is on. So that's it. It is all over. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb
This
win.
is a
This is
hard
one of
one to
those
take,
games where
but
the
we'll be
result
back
justifies
stronger, won't
whatever
we?
means.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive
Hello,
vibes all
everybody, and
around us,
welcome to today's
lie on
match.
perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. So it's down to business here. Oh, that's well spotted. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless. One of the best defensive midfielders around, and he does have a constant desire to get forward and contribute to the attack. He can add some energy and dynamism to that, but what he's really, truly brilliant at is stopping the runs, and he will be a big factor in trying to do that here.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Davis goes short. Very nicely done. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Can he spark a counter here? Fernandez. He's got... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Caicedo. Palmer. Tuanzebe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Morsi. Ipswich. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's lost his man here. Great hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hutchinson. Tuanzebe. Chaplin. Davis. Cajuste. Davis. Morsi. Hutchinson. Looking for the runner. Pedro Neto. Can he put it away? It's off target and by quite a way.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Tuanzebe. Hutchinson. Chaplin. Hutchinson. Morsi. Now Cajuste. Hurst. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Sanchez can claim that. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Chelsea head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Be back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Davis. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Chaplin. Oh, good spread. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Palmer. Madueke. And that was
The
very
attendance
necessary.
for this match was 72,306.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, and he's through the middle. Palmer. Fernandez. Has a shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Pedro
Chelsea
Neto.
choosing to
Number
make the first
9,
change.
coming on
So a
the
couple of
field.
front-footed
Number
alterations here, a
32,
pair of forwards
number
entering the field.
15,
Yeah, and it looks like
Jackson.
quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting. We'll see how it develops.
Palmer. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for
Madueke.
changes on
Number
both sides,
8,
actually.
Fernandez.
Cleared without
Coming on the
hesitation.
field, Number 42. Number 22.
Chelsea
Substitutions taking
have
place.
now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Hutchinson. And he welcomes it in.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic. And the shot! Oh, it's in! Finally, finally, finally!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Goal! After 87 minutes is number 20. Substitution on the field.
Both sides then
Number
taking this chance to
25,
turn to their benches.
Caicedo.
Ipswich
Coming on to
take the
replace
lead.
him is
Now it's just a
number
question of holding
34.
on.
Well, the last
Substitution in
moments now.
progress.
Face to face with the king. And the finish! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was
The
ideal.
goal scorer, number 23.
Ipswich could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find a...
Big chance! He scores! Deep, deep into injury time! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Substitution.
Ipswich making consecutive changes here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, plenty of talking points, and many of them sadly negative. This is clearly not how it was meant to go. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi everyone. The excitement has really picked up now and I'm eager for the action to start.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Pedro Neto. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good going forward as backward.
Hits one! It's in! First blood drawn.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
After 12 minutes is number 20.
Leicester gain their reward with an early goal. Madueke. Brilliantly cut out. Ayew. And that's great chance! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 17 minutes is number 10.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
McAteer providing an outlet on that flank. Big header! Good delivery, but no joy.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Palmer. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Caicedo. Ayew. That has been slung wide. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Fernandez. Decent hit! Loose ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, it's fallen loose again. Ayew. Daka looking understandably energised after his goal. And Justin. Now Fas. It's an inviting looking ball, that. What a throw in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. Adebayo. Now James. Madueke. Palmer. And Fernandez. Palmer. And Fernandez. For Pedro Neto.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Palmer. Now James. Picked out. Can he finish? It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What
That's
a
the
super
first
half
half
of football.
then. A
Instant
rocky start,
packed,
to say the
goals,
least.
comebacks,
But that
and the
won't
match
shake
being
our
turned on its
spirits,
head.
will it?
Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Chelsea head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. There's the start of the second half. Pedro Neto. They get a throw in. Palmer. Played back in. Stood up well to him there. McAteer. Daka. Played out to the left flank. Caicedo. For Palmer. Fernandez. And Caicedo. Palmer.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Palmer.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
71,898.
Sumare. McAteer. Daka.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Adrabayo. Colwill. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Showing good feet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Jordan Ayew. Coming on to replace him is
Caicedo.
number 6, Ndidi. Substitution in progress.
Fernandez has created one goal already. And he's found the way, he's got the shot away! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitution on the field. Number 35.
So,
number
time for
22.
changes on both
Coming
sides,
on the
actually.
field, number 21, Ricardo Pereira. Number
Holding
8,
on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes
Substitutions
must
taking
feel
place.
like hours. Chelsea will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Fernandez. Just 5 minutes left.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Cross flung in towards the middle. He's done very well to take that back.
Indicated.
Ndidi. Ricardo Pereira. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
This is a hard one to take.
Well,
but
from
we'll be
behind,
back
Jim, that is
stronger,
some win, isn't it?
won't we?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as
everybody,
footballing
and welcome
utopia.
to today's
The
match.
weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a
Decent hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Pedro Neto. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, the goalkeeper, Kepa. He never seems to get flustered or lose his composure. That kind of calmness.
Matwicki! And he thumps it clear. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Caicedo is there and he can pick it up. Pedro Neto. Palmer. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 17 minutes is number 10, Palmer.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Smith, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Tavernier. Chelsea are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Fernandes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Semenyo. Kerkesh. Colwell kept his eye on it, and he's there. James. Madueke. Gone backward here. Has a goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Palmer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Semenyo.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Smith. Eva Nielsen. Semenyo. Adrabayo.
There will be 1 minute
Colwell.
added time.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Chelsea head in, having made the crucial breakthrough. And to that end, there is a degree of satisfaction there. The lead by no means decisive yet, but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. Chelsea are ahead here by what is still the... Pedro Neto! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Semenyo. Oh, and he's through the middle. Colwell gets across to intercept that.
This match was 71,649.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Palmer, given the lift of his goal. And Caicedo. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Sabani. Senesi. Sabani. Semenyo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Chelsea preparing now to welcome the final whistle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Madueke.
We have got changes here
Number
from both
9,
sides, in fact.
Number 8, Fernandez.
Colwell.
Coming on the field.
Oh, he's bustling
Number
through
42,
here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
Jackson.
I thought it was going to
22,
happen then. How
substitution
many
in
more
progress.
chances can they realistically expect now? Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play
There
quite
will
as
be
much
1
as he
minute
did then.
added time.
A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And the shot! They would have been quick to recover this. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Palmer picking up.